just finished my workout for today. This workout, heads up, took me a very long time. It took me over an hour and 30 minutes. I don't think it's necessarily going to take everyone that long. I was just struggling a little bit today, but FYI, this workout is on the longer side, so I'm not going to demonstrate and explain each exercise before we begin. They're all pretty self-explanatory, and I did kind of walk you through them as we're going. I will show you the first exercise before we begin, just so that you know what we're starting with. For reference, I'm using 2 pieces of equipment today. I'm using a set of 5-pound dumbbells, so these are 5 pounds a piece. This is my lighter set of dumbbells. I recommend two things. First of all, that you choose a set of weights that feels light to you. You don't want to use heavy weights for this workout. And secondly, that you choose weights that are flat on the bottom. These dumbbells are shaped like a hexagon here. Some dumbbells are rounded here. If your dumbbells are round, I do not recommend using them for this. I recommend using dumbbells that are flat on the bottom, okay? So let me show you what I was doing, and then if you don't have a set of dumbbells that you can use, I will show you a couple of alternatives, equipment-free alternatives. So here's what I was doing. I have my dumbbells on the ground. I'm going to step my feet back into a plank position with my feet together. This is my starting position, feet together. Now I'm going to do a plank jack while holding onto the dumbbells. So it's like a jumping jack, but from the plank position. So from here, I'm going to jump my feet out and then back in. Now I'm going to do a weighted Santana plank. So I'm going to rotate into a side plank. I'm going to bring the weight up first to my shoulder and then extend it overhead. And then from here, I'm going to lift this top knee and I'm going to bend the elbow to bend my elbow to bring the elbow down to meet the knee. So I'm going to do kind of an oblique knee crunch. So raising the knee on this top leg and bringing the elbow down to meet the knee. Then hand goes back up, leg returns to the ground, bring the weight back down to the armpit, rotate back into the plank and return to the starting position. That's 1 rep. We'll be alternating sides. So let me show you on the other side a little bit faster so that you can see what it looks like all put together. So starting with the feet together, plank jack, now weighted Santana plank, knee crunch. Bring the weight back down to the shoulder, return to the starting position. That's rep number 2, plank jack. Rotate, side plank, knee crunch. That's 3. And 4. Equipment-free alternative, you're basically going to do the same thing without the weight. So, palms flat on the ground, starting in a plank with your feet together, do your plank jack, so jump your feet out and in. And now just rotate into your side plank. And instead of lifting this hand overhead, I find it more comfortable, natural to kind of extend it over my head like this as I do the knee crunch. So that's your option. Then return to the starting position. Plank jack, other side. So rotate into the side plank, do your knee crunch. So you're just doing the same exercise without any added weight. If you have those weights that tie around your wrists and ankles, you could do that. You could tie them around either your wrists or your ankles, or both if you want to add weight but you don't have dumbbells. That's another option, but the equipment-free alternative is still going to be a great exercise. The only other piece of equipment I was using was my sandbag. For reference, my sandbag is filled with about 25 pounds of sand. You may need something lighter or heavier. That depends on you, that depends on your strength and on your level of fitness. It depends on what you have available to you, and it depends on how hard you're looking to push yourself today. So please make the decision that is best for you. I was doing 3 exercises with my light set of dumbbells and 3 exercises with my sandbag. So 6 exercises total, and we were doing 50 reps of each exercise. The sandbag exercises, working backwards, we were doing sandbag situps. So if you don't have a sandbag, you can lift a dumbbell or a kettlebell. If you don't, or a household item, a jug of laundry detergent or a water bottle. If you don't want to add weight or you don't have anything available, you can always just eliminate the weight from the sit-ups. Any sit-up variation or any exercise you want to do is fine. I was also doing Zercher squats and reverse lunges. So Zercher squat just means I'm holding the sandbag in front of me. So again, you can hold a kettlebell or a dumbbell or a household item in front of you. If you don't have anything you can use for weight, or you just don't feel comfortable adding weight to your workouts, you can do that exercise as well without any added weight. So you would just be doing a squat and reverse lunge combo like this, easy peasy. However, the first exercise I was doing with the sandbag is a little bit trickier to modify if you don't have a sandbag or something similar. I was doing around the world. So what to do if you don't have a sandbag for that one. So if you don't have a sandbag like the one I'm using, you could try to make something similar using a duffel bag or backpack filled with some sort of weight, like maybe some bags of rice or beans. That could work. You could also use a kettlebell or a dumbbell or a medicine ball. Any type of weight will work. So for the around the world, you could just hold your dumbbell or kettlebell with both hands like this, starting with the weight in front of you. Bring it around the back of your head and return to the starting position. Curl the weight up, press it overhead, alternating sides. So now around the world the other direction. Curl the weight, press it up overhead. If you don't have a dumbbell, kettlebell, medicine ball, you can use a household item like a jug of laundry detergent or a water bottle. Get creative and use what you've got. If you don't have any type of weight that's going to work, or you just don't feel comfortable adding weight to your workouts, then you're going to have to just substitute with another exercise, because without holding on to any weight, it doesn't really make any sense to just kind of swing your arms and go through the motions of doing the around the world if you're not lifting anything up and over your head. So if you need an equipment-free option for that exercise, really there's nothing like really similar to what we were doing. So any type of burpee variation would probably work. I would not recommend a burpee variation that includes a push-up, because we're doing a lot of push-ups in this workout. But any type of burpee variation would work, or really any strength training exercise you want to do will work. So if you need an equipment-free option, what do you feel like working on today? And just do that. I mean, it doesn't have to be around the world. You could do duck unders or ski jumps. I mean, burpee variation, some kind of lunge variation. It's just gonna be whatever you feel like working on today, because if you don't have a weight that you can do that exercise with, then you're just gonna be swinging your arms around and like going like that. It just doesn't make any sense to do it without weight. So those are the 3 exercises I was doing with my sandbag. I already showed you the first exercise that I was doing with my dumbbells, and I walked you through the other 2 as we were doing the workout. Let me just real briefly show you a couple of equipment-free modifications. So the second exercise I was doing with my dumbbells was push-ups on the dumbbells. So obviously if you don't have dumbbells, then you can do the push-ups flat on the ground. We were doing core twist push-ups. I showed you how to do them on the dumbbells. So you're just gonna do the same thing from your palms. It was part of a little combo. So I was doing core twist push-ups, and then I was doing a front arm raise and a lateral arm raise. So if you don't have dumbbells, you could grab a couple of water bottles. I don't recommend doing push-ups on the water bottles, but you can have your water bottles on the floor in front of you. Put your hands flat on the floor, step your feet back, do your 2 core twist push-ups like this, then jump or step the feet back in. Pick up your water bottles, and from there you can do your front arm raise and your lateral arm raise. You could use cans of soup. Any type of household item will work. If you don't want to add weight, then again, it really doesn't make sense to lift nothing. So you can just do push-ups. You can just do the core twist push-ups, or you can do push-ups with like a little jump up. So you could come down with your hands on the ground, do your 2 core twist push-ups. And now jump the feet in or step them in. And instead of lifting something, you could jump up, or you could do like a side lunge or 2, or some kind of squat variation, or like a jumping jack. Okay, you can tack something on and make it a little combo if you don't have weights and you're not lifting anything. But I really think that it's totally reasonable to just grab a couple of soup cans or fill a couple of water bottles, do your push-ups with your hands on the floor, then pick up your soup cans or your water bottles and do the arm raises like that. That's what I would recommend. But if you don't want to lift weights, then just do some sort of burpee variation, do your core twist push-ups, and then like I said, tack on a jump up or a couple of side lunges or something like that. The last exercise with the dumbbells was knee push-ups, one leg push-ups from the knees, plus a bird dog and a heel tap. So again, I was holding my weights. I walked you through it during the workout, but if you need to see an equipment-free alternative, here's what you're going to be doing. So you're gonna come down. So a nice thick exercise mat is advisable for this. If you don't have an exercise mat that's thicker, you can take a yoga mat and double it over or double that over. So it's like, you know, doubled over twice, just to give a little bit of extra protection for your knees, or you can put a towel under it or both. I like my jump rope mat because it's nice and thick, but we're gonna be on our knee, on one knee. So it's a one leg push-up, but a knee push-up. So starting from this position, I'm gonna lift one leg, and then the other knee stays on the mat. I'm gonna do a push-up. So again, I was holding onto my dumbbells for this. This is your equipment-free alternative. Do a push-up from your knees. Now I will say that at this point in the workout, you will have already completed either 50 or 100 push-ups, depending on how you wanna do it. So if you wanna eliminate the push-up, you can eliminate the push-up, but let me first show it to you this way. So push-up from the knees, and now this leg is extended, leave it extended. Now I'm gonna extend the opposite arm in front of me and do a bird dog. So that means I'm gonna crunch my knee in towards my chest while I bend this arm and come to meet the knee with the opposite elbow. And then extend the arm, extend the leg. Now I'm gonna take this foot and bend it, or not bend the foot, this leg, bend the knee so that my foot comes around to the opposite side. And again, I'm gonna twist and tap the heel with the arm on this side, okay? Then extend the arm, extend the leg, return to the starting position. Okay, so a little faster so you can see the flow of it. Push up, extend the arm, bird dog, and toe tap. That's your equipment-free option. Again, it's a lot of push-ups in this workout, so if you want to eliminate the push-up, you can just do the bird dog. So, bird dog, tap the heel, bird dog, tap the heel. Okay, that's an option if you need to eliminate the push-up. That's totally fine. So that's actually a lot more detail than I intended to go into with modifications and substitutions, because like I said, this workout took me so long. I just want to get on with my day, and I didn't want the video to be 6 hours long, so I wasn't really intending on showing you even that much, but I know that typically I go into a lot more detail with the format, what's coming up. I explain and demonstrate each exercise individually and show you beginner modifications and equipment-free modifications and substitutions. So I didn't go into a lot of detail. So, as always, if you have any questions, if anything is unclear about the exercises we're doing today, about the format, about if you need any further help with modifications or substitutions beyond what I just showed you, I would like you to watch me do the workout first, because again, I did kind of demonstrate the exercises as we were going, and after you see me do them, instead of just hearing me talk about them, I think it will make more sense. Certainly the format is very simple, very straightforward, just 6 exercises, 50 reps of each exercise. And I think once you see me do it, it will be clear. But after you've watched the workout, if anything is unclear or if you have questions about modifications or substitutions, I'm always here to help in any way I can, answer your questions and provide whatever help I can to make the workouts accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them with me. So please don't hesitate to ask if you know what we're doing already and you're ready to get going and get this workout done, this long, tough workout done. Go ahead and grab whatever weights you're using. If you're using weights, a set of light dumbbells, a kettlebell, some water bottles or cans of soup, your sandbag or your duffel bag filled with some sort of weight, or your household item like a jug of laundry detergent. Make sure you have an exercise mat or a yoga mat that you can double over a couple times, something to protect your knees. Take a minute to make sure you're good and warmed up, and when you're ready, let's go. That's rep number 16 for me. I'm gonna do 4 more, and then I'm gonna take a little rest break because obviously I need it physically and mentally. All right, let's finish with these last 4. One more. And 20. So that's my first 20 reps. I have to do 30 more, but I'm clearly needing a rest break. The first 10 reps were pretty clean, and then the second 10 reps started to get a little sloppy. I was struggling with my balance. My mind started wandering and I wasn't paying attention to the movement, and I started doing I don't know what with my body. So physically and mentally, I think I just need to rest for a minute, take a breath, and then from here on out, I'm going to do sets of 10. So we're doing 50 total reps. So I'll do 3 more sets of 10. Shake it out. My hands are feeling this. My abs, everything really. My shoulders. All right, so my shoulders are still talking to me after the last workout. So whenever you're ready, let's do another set of 10. So. Plank jog. Santana plank. Crunch. It's 21. Other side. 22. 23. 30. It's an exercise that, for me, I can't rush. I'm wanting to keep my pace up, but because I have to take a second and find my balance in that side plank before I do the crunch, if I want the movement to be under control, that's the thing, is that You want every aspect of the movement to be under control. It's not just flying through the motions, but controlling the movement and operating with intent, moving with intent, and having integrity behind each rep. So because of that, I find this exercise challenging because I have to kind of slow down my pace more than I want to. And then the slower I go, the longer I'm in that plank position, the longer I'm grasping those dumbbells, and my hands and my wrists get very fatigued. So it's a challenging exercise, but that was our 30th rep. We have only 20 more to go. So I'm breaking mine up into two sets of 10. So when you're ready, let's get started on our next set of 10, or if you can finish them up without taking a break, then you go for it. All right. But sometimes when you see me just kind of pause in that side plank, that's why. It's because I'm taking a second to make sure I have my balance, and then I'm able to do the side crunch with control over the movement. That's why. All right, next set of 10, here we go. More. So that's 40. So on one of those reps, my side crunch was sloppy. So I opted to redo just that portion of the rep. So that's up to you. It's your workout. You decide what's acceptable to you. For me, I feel like every rep doesn't have to be exactly picture perfect, but I do want each rep to be controlled and have integrity. So I draw that line where I feel comfortable, but for your workout, you draw that line wherever you feel comfortable. If you feel like you need to redo the whole rep, or just part of the rep, or if you feel like it wasn't perfect, but it was good enough, that's up to you. Okay, last set of 10. When you're ready. If you need a longer rest break, take a longer rest break. See, I didn't like that. It wasn't controlled. So I'm finding my balance, doing a nice controlled crunch. Bring the weight back down. That's 44. 6 more to go. Almost done with these. I know they're challenging. 45. That's the point. 46. 47. 48. 49, last one. That's 50. All right. Set the weights aside for a minute. Although unfortunately, my hands don't get a break. My hands are not going to get a break until I am done with the workout. So, it's all good. The good thing about this format, is that once I'm done with an exercise, I'm done with it, okay? So that exercise was tough, but we're done with it. Now I have my sandbag. The next exercise is gonna be around the world with the sandbag plus an overhead press. I'm just taking a few seconds to rest, shake out my hands and my wrists, breathe a little bit. You need to take rest breaks where you need to take them. So work to your own level and work at your own pace. If you're working out along with the video and you're stronger than I am and you want to move faster than I am, go at your own pace. You can always skip ahead in the video. If you're ahead of me and you need to see what's next, just skip ahead. And the same thing goes if you need a longer rest break. You want to keep the rest breaks as short as you can, but if you need a longer rest break than what I'm taking, then you can pause the video and come back when you're ready. All right, here we go. So it's gonna be around the world. Now flip the sandbag up onto the knuckles, if you can, and then press it overhead. Bring it back down, return to the starting position. Now around the world in the opposite direction. Flip the sandbag up onto the knuckles, overhead press, that's 2. We're alternating sides, so now back this way. If you can't balance the sandbag on your knuckles like that for the overhead press, that's 3. So now around the world the other way. Then you can flip it up into your elbows like this and do the overhead press from there. That's fine. That's 4. We're going to 50. So you can always start by having the sandbag on your knuckles, and then if that gets too difficult, you can flip the sandbag up into your elbows. I think I said shoulders. These are elbows, into like the crooks of your elbows. This is a little easier. So if it gets too difficult doing it the way I'm doing it, you can always switch to the easier version. Pace yourself. We're going to 50. We've completed 4. So here we go. My knuckles, if I catch the handle of the sandbag on my knuckle, it hurts so bad. And these gloves don't cover my knuckles because it makes it easier to, bend your fingers and grasp things. But right now I'm wishing I had protection for this knuckle because it just rubbed up against that middle handle and it was not pleasant. All right, that was 10. If you don't need a rest break, keep going. You know what we're doing. I'm breaking these up into sets of 10. So that was my first set of 10. We're going to 50. So when you're ready, I'm gonna start on my next set of 10 right now. I will try to do them unbroken and clean, hopefully. Here we go. set was definitely cleaner than the first for me. Not perfect, but again, I felt like I got what I needed to get out of each rep. So even though each rep wasn't exactly perfect, it was good enough for me. I felt like it had enough integrity. If I didn't feel like a rep had enough integrity, I would redo it, or at least the part of it that needed to be done. So like if the around the world part was fine, but then something went wrong on my overhead press, I'll just redo the overhead press part. Make sense? All right. I'm just finding these really taxing, so I'm taking a few extra seconds. I probably could push myself to move a little faster, but I'm really wanting these sets of 10 to be unbroken and clean. So I feel like I will benefit just from a few extra seconds of rest. I have to do 3 more sets of 10. So again, you work at your own pace. I'm gonna go ahead and start my next set of 10 and try to make them as clean as I can, and try to do them without, try to keep it moving and make it a nice, clean, unbroken set of 10. All right, here we go. Two more. Last one. That set started out okay, and then I really lost steam for those last like 4 reps or so. So again, I'm just gonna pause and rest for a minute. That was rep number 30 for me. So I have 2 more sets of 10 to go. My arms and shoulders are feeling so fatigued. Today, the day I'm shooting this is a Saturday, and it has been a long week and a long week of working out. And like I said, after that last workout, my shoulders are still really tired. So I'm really feeling the fatigue from this today. I also chose to wear pants today because I'm gonna be on my knees later, and I'm regretting it. It's like, if wearing pants just makes me, it makes me feel so much hotter out here than it really is. It's not that hot, but I'm dying in these pants. I'm wishing I had shorts. I just gotta get some knee pads or something. All right, I'm stalling because I don't feel like I have enough strength to do another unbroken set of 10, but I'm gonna go for it. I'll do my best. If I need to pause midway, I will pause midway. It's no big deal. Just do your best. This next set of 10 will get me to 40, so we're getting there. We're more than halfway done with these. Here we go. 6. I'm gonna take a teeny tiny little mini rest before I finish the last 4, because after those first 6 reps, my arms just get really fatigued and it's really hard to do the overhead press. So I'm just gonna take a few seconds. I'm gonna finish up this set of 10 with 4 more reps. 37, my knuckle is now bleeding. We're almost done with these. 38, 2 more. 39. 40. I just keep catching. It's only on this, well, I guess it's both. Forget knee pads, so they make little mini, tiny knuckle pads. That's what I need. Actually wrapping a Band-Aid around, it's just these index fingers around the knuckle. I'll have to try to remember next time I do this exercise to do that. I've done this exercise before, but never 50 reps in a row, and it's just a lot. And as I get fatigued, or maybe I get a little sloppy, and just keep hitting that same spot on my knuckle with this middle handle of the sandbag, so it's all good. No pain, no gain, no. I don't think that's what this means, or this is what that means. All right. I don't think I'll be able to do another 10 unbroken. I will attempt to do what I did with the last set and do maybe 6 and then take a short break and finish up with the last 4, but this is my final set of 10. I've completed 40 reps, I have just 10 to go. So let me try to do the next 6 without stopping if I can, and without ripping any more skin off my knuckles. The first few reps are always nice and smooth, like, because I've rested for a couple minutes and I have enough strength to really control that movement and make sure that the sandbag is landing softly. As I flip it up, everything's nice and controlled. But then as I get fatigued, it just gets a little harder to control it. So, not that it's like sloppy, per se, like it's still a good rep, but just not as precise, maybe, let's say. That's 4. I whacked my ponytail at the sandbag, so I'm redoing that one, obviously. I didn't complete my halfway around the world. 45. 46. So I have just 4 reps left. We're almost done with these. I don't know why I write these ridiculously hard workouts. And then I get out here, my sixth workout day in a row, and I'm surprised that I'm fatigued and I can't do it. I'm just like complain the whole time. All right. 4, look like I'm trying to floss. All right, oh, that's a good way to loosen up the shoulders. Oh my God, all right. Stop kicking around, 4 more reps, here we go. Around the world, overhead press. That's 47. Almost there. 48. Remembering too that if you're ripping up your knuckles like I am, it's probably a good time to switch to the easier version. That's 49, last time. And 50. so I'm done beating up my knuckles for the day. Not too bad. I've seen worse. All right, so we are almost 30 minutes in already, and that's only the first 2 exercises. We have 4 more to go. All right. This next exercise alone, I'm regretting this now. This is gonna take, just this next exercise, I think it's gonna take me like 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, at least 10 to 15 minutes. But hopefully after that, we can start to pick up the pace a little. I didn't mean for this workout to be so long. I'm just dragging today. All right, so do your best. Here's what we're doing. I'll demonstrate it first so I don't have to talk over the plan, then I'll talk you through it, okay? That's only 6. I don't know why I wrote it this way. All right. So here's what we're doing. I again have my light weights. These are 5-pound dumbbells. Holding on to the dumbbells. You can jump your feet back if you want. I'm stepping mine back just because this is plenty taxing enough already. And now holding on to the dumbbells, I'm gonna do 2 core twist push-ups. So that means that my knee is coming in towards my chest and I'm twisting my body so that the knee is coming in towards my chest and also towards the opposite elbow as I sink down into my push-up. On the way up from the push-up, the knee will come back to center, extend the leg, and return to the starting position. We're doing 2 of those, okay? So, knee comes into the chest, over to the opposite elbow. As you sink into your push-up, return to the starting position, now the opposite side. Knee comes in to the chest and over to the opposite elbow. Return to the starting position. Now jump or step the feet in. And we're gonna do a front raise. So lift the weight straight up in front of you to your shoulders. Rotate the wrists and do a lateral raise, okay? That's 1 rep. That's rep number 7. I'm counting that as my 7th rep. So weights come down, step the feet back. Core twist, push up. Core twist, push up. Jump or step the feet in. Front arm raise. Lateral raise. That's 7. Let's complete this first set of 10. And then we'll talk about how many of these we're doing. 8. 9. and 10. The way I wrote this workout is 50 reps of everything. So, as of right now, I am planning to do 50 reps of that exercise. We've only completed 10 so far. That means I would have another 40 to go. With each rep, we're doing 2 push-ups. So 50 reps, or 50 sets of this little combo, is 100 push-ups. Okay, so obviously that's a lot. So here are a couple of options if you don't want to do 100 push-ups. 1, you can do 25 sets of this instead of 50. My brain doesn't like that because I don't like doing 50 reps of everything except one exercise that we're doing 25 reps of. So I don't like that solution, but if that stuff doesn't bother you, you can just do 25 of these. Or 20, or however many you want to do. The other thing you could do is do a different push-up variation, or something where you're just doing 1 push-up per rep. So you could do 1 core twist push-up, and then do your lateral arm raise, or your front arm raise, lateral arm raise, and then with the next, just remember to switch sides with each rep. So with your next rep, do a core twist push-up to the other side. Then you just have to remember which side you're on. Or you can do another style of push-up where you don't have to remember what side you're on. So you could do like knee push-ups or regular push-ups, or some other push-up variation where you don't have, where it's not like you'll be uneven if you forget which side you're on type of thing, where you're just doing 1 push-up with each little set, and then you can do 50 sets and only be doing 50 reps of push-ups instead of 100. So that's another solution. I will see how I get, or see how I feel when I get to rep number 25. I might just say that my OCD has met its match today and just do 25 of these. We'll see. All right, for right now, I'm going to start on my next set of 10. I don't think I'll be able to do them unbroken, so I'm going to try my best to do 6 and then 4. We'll see what happens. All right, so weights down, step the feet back, core twist push-up, core twist push-up, front arm raise, lateral arm raise. That's 1. I don't know why I am wanting to step my feet back before I do the push-ups, but then jump them in instead of step them in. That's just what I feel like doing, but I don't know why. That's 2. That's 3. Four. That's 5. That's 6. Just gonna pause for a few seconds because I feel like if I continue with this set of 10, that my arms will fail. So I'm gonna give myself just a few seconds, And now I'll go ahead and try to see if I can finish with these last 4 reps without my arms failing. That's 7. More. That's 10. So that's 20 sets of that little exercise, which means that we've completed a total of 40 push-ups. So do the next 5 with me, okay? If you complete 25 sets, that's a total of 50 push-ups. And then I totally understand if that's enough and you want to move on. I get it. I'm gonna see how I feel. I have a feeling I'm gonna be stubborn and do all 50 sets. So more than likely, well, if you're in good enough shape that you feel like you can tackle 50 sets with me, you're probably flying past me at this point. You're probably already done with your 50 sets. And if you're not in good enough shape or you feel like you want to do 50 sets, then do these last 5 with me, and then you can just skip ahead because it's going to take me like another 10 minutes just to finish up the second half of these. But I'm going to do them. I'll regret it tomorrow, but I'm going to go for it today. All right, so let's do 5 sets and then we'll pause and you can move on if you want, okay? One. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. One more. And that's 5. So that's a total of 25 sets of that little combo. So if you don't have any more of these in you and you want to move on, you can move on. Just skip ahead. If you want to suffer with me, we have 25 reps left to do. They're getting so difficult and my arms are so fatigued, and to be honest with you, my brain is so fatigued. It may not look like I'm pushing myself today physically as hard as I can, but mentally, I am really struggling to get through this. I swear I'm doing my best. I just feel very fatigued today, like I said, not only physically, but mentally. the mental fatigue kind of has a way of taking over your physical body. So I believe that's a little bit of what's happening to me today, but I'm gonna see this through. I have 25 reps left to do. It's definitely too difficult to tackle them in sets of 10 now, so I'm going to start doing sets of 5. So that means I have 5 more sets to go. 5 sets of 5. Yeah, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my next 5, and this will get me to 30. I have to do 5 sets of 5 to complete my 50 reps of these. So when you're ready, if you're continuing on with me. So that's 26. One more to finish this little group of 5, and then I'll rest. So that's 30. I just have 4 more. Little sets of 5 to go. This workout is just so much harder today than I thought it was going to be when I wrote it. I'm just really, really struggling today. I want to say it's more mental than anything else. So I would be curious to tackle this workout on a day where I'm not feeling mentally fatigued, where I'm feeling energized and ready to go, and see how much faster I can do it, to see how much of this is physical and how much of it is mental, because sometimes they're just so intertwined that it's difficult to tell the difference, or where one ends and another begins, or really they overlap so much, so I guess it's kind of impossible. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start on my next little grouping of 5. I feel like I could use a longer rest break, but this is taking so long. This workout's gonna take me like all day. This is gonna be like another 2-hour video, so I gotta keep it moving. Here we go. Next set of 5. That's 31. Two more. That's 34. One more. Strong arms. Here we go. 35. You're getting there. Slowly, but surely. Very slowly, but it's happening. It's like those first 2-3 reps are like kind of easy after I've rested, but then like those last 2 reps, I'm like really struggling to get through those. So again, if I need to start breaking it down even further, I don't care, I'm gonna get the reps done. So if I have to break them down into a set of 3 and then a set of 2, I'll do that. But I only have 3 more sets of 5 left to go. So hopefully I can get through this next set of 5 without stopping or without having to break them up further. I'm gonna do my best, so let's see what happens. It's 36. Whew. Those fumes from my neighbor's car. It's 37. What are they burning for fuel? I'm still like breathing at 38. It's like lingering. See, I'm gonna make it. I just have 2 more sets of 5 to go. Oh my God, those fumes. I feel like I'm still tasting them. I'm one of those people that actually loves the smell of like a lot of toxic things, like gasoline, like permanent markers, that kind of thing. So I'm not complaining because I actually kind of like the smell of it, but it's just so strong. I'm like breathing heavy and trying to get the workout done. I feel like I'm gonna get like lightheaded or something. All right, that was rep 40. I just have 2 more sets of 5 to go. I'm gonna do it. All right, here we go. What did I say? This is gonna take 10 minutes. It's taking me like 20 minutes, huh? Just to do this one exercise, but it's okay. I'm gonna get it done. Here we go. 2 more sets of 5. So. That's 41. Two. 44, one more. That's 45. Oh my God, this seriously is taking 20 minutes, just this one exercise. But it's okay. Gonna get it done. I have just 5 little sets left, 5 reps left, or whatever you want to call it. I think of it as like a set because it's 2 reps of push-ups and then 2 reps of arm raises. So to call that whole thing 1 rep seems a little weird, but then it gets confusing when I call one of those a set, but I'm doing sets of 5. So anyway, you've watched me do 45 of them. Whether you want to call it 45 reps or 45 sets, you've watched me do 45 of them. So I think at this point you understand what I mean. Okay, last 5 reps to go. $48. Two more. That's 49. We made it. Last rep. And just picture those of you who only did 25 of these. That's 50, we did it. And you're like scrolling to get through the second 25 reps so that you can move on. So it's not like scrolling, like, geez, how long did this go on for? All right, so, I know this is ridiculous, right? It's too many reps, I'm sorry you guys. Like I said, I'd be curious. I didn't think this workout was going to be too much when I wrote it, but it's too much. So I will be very curious to try this on another day and see how it feels on another day when I'm feeling stronger. Because I can't tell if it's really just that the workout is this hard or if it's that I'm struggling so much today mentally and that I'm so tired. I really can't tell. So you're going to have to let me know. All right. The next exercise is going to be a Zercher squat plus a reverse lunge. So it's another little teeny tiny combo. Before we start on the second half, we've done 3 exercises. We have 3 more to go. I'm going to take a short hydration break. So I'm going to run inside. I'm going to leave the video going so you can see how long my break is. I'm going to go inside and get a Gatorade. I'm going to take a few sips of my Gatorade and then I'm going to start on these next 50 reps. So if you want to take a hydration break, go grab something to drink. If not, you're going to want to skip ahead a couple minutes because I'm going to go get a Gatorade. I'll be right back. I'm leaving this running so you can see exactly how long my break is. I definitely think I can finish up the second half of this a lot faster than the first half. That's the plan, Stan. We'll see what happens. Let's try to finish in under 90 minutes because this is already way too long. Just gonna take a few more drinks or a few more sips of my Gatorade. Orange is my favorite Gatorade flavor. Do you have a favorite Gatorade flavor? Let me know. And have you ever tried the cucumber lime one? I kind of like it. It's a little different, but I like it. I only saw it once. I was at like Smart and Final, I think, and they had it in like a variety pack, I guess. But I think it was like some kind of specialty, like variety pack. I've never seen it since, but I kind of liked it. It was a little bit less sweet. Okay. Zercher squat plus a reverse lunge. Pretty basic. But they're gonna be challenging because I'm just so fatigued at this point. Everything's jelly. My legs are jelly. My arms are jelly. Everything is just like shaky and wants to lie down. But I'm gonna do my best. So 50 reps. 50 reps of everything. So it's gonna be 50 reps or 50 sets, however you wanna look at it. So I'm going to side. Bring my sandbag, flip it up into my, I always wanted to say shoulders, but these are elbows, into my elbows. And then I'm gonna do a Zercher squat. So, squat, and then I'm gonna do a reverse lunge. That's 1 rep. Alternating sides with each rep. So now rep number 2, it's gonna be a squat, lunge back with the other leg. That's 2. We're going to 50, okay? So do your best. I'll probably end up breaking these up into sets of 10. If counting those as my first 2 reps. If this was the first exercise, I would probably be able to get through at least 20, maybe 30, maybe even more before I had to take a break. But because I'm so fatigued and because we've already done so much and we're so far into the workout already, and I'm so tired, I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna do sets of 10, so take it at your own pace. I'm counting those first 2 reps. So I'm picking it up with rep number 3, but I'm still gonna take a break when I get to 10. Here we go. I think that was 10. It's possible I miscounted. I try to avoid counting out loud sometimes because if you're doing the workout with me, I don't want to throw you off if you're not going at my exact same pace. But then a lot of times if I don't count out loud, I lose track of where I am. So you may have to start counting out loud. I apologize in advance if it throws you off. You can always mute me. Okay. Next set of 10. When you're ready. So that's 20. I have 3 more sets of 10. But I just need a moment to breathe. Let my heart rate come down a little bit. And feel like I have enough strength to tackle another set of 10, okay? So, my legs are just jelly right now. But I have just 3 more sets of 10. We can do this. When you're ready, let's start on our next set of 10. Oops. Reps, I kind of forgot where I was and almost skipped my squat. So again, that's another example of mental fatigue and of not focusing as well as I could be. So even though I'm fatigued, I have to really do my best to try to overcome the mental headspace I'm in and really force myself to focus. Focus on what I'm doing, focus on the movement, and concentrate. Not let my mind wander and not like get distracted, but concentrate on what I'm doing, because especially at a moment like this where I'm fatigued, it makes it really easy to just kind of get lax. And if I'm not paying attention to my form and controlling the movement, then I run the risk of injury. So I really need to try to overcome this mental fatigue and focus on the movement. That was 30, right? I think I have 2 more sets to go, 2 more sets of 10. So when you're ready, let's tackle this next set of 10. We're getting there, all right? We're more than halfway there. Let's just take it 10 reps at a time. So let's get this next set of 10 done. Take another break. It's 1, that's 40. Given the fact that this is really a strength training exercise, not a cardio exercise, I'm being surprised that my heart rate, By the time we get to the second 5 in each set of 10, is becoming extremely elevated. And I know it's just because I'm so fatigued. But I'm gonna take a few extra seconds to rest up before this final set of 10. And I may need to pause in the middle of the set, but this is our last set of 10. And then we have to have a conversation about the next exercise because you're not gonna be happy with me. But first, let's get through this final set of 10. We're almost done with these. All right, we're getting there. When you're ready. All right. That's 6. I'm just breathing for a moment. I'm not gonna put my sandbag down. Just taking a little break. Trying to bring my heart rate down. Slow down my breathing, and now I'll go ahead and get these last 4 reps done. That's 37, 38, 39. Oh wait, no, 49. And 50. That was the last set, right? Yeah, that was 50. Okay. So, set the sandbag aside. And now, grab an exercise mat or a yoga mat. I'm gonna take another sip of my Gatorade while the plane's going over since I don't wanna talk over the plane anyway. Grab my dumbbells again. Now, I mentioned you are going to be cross with me when you found out what's coming next. It's more push-ups, but they're knee push-ups. We're only doing 50, so it's not gonna be that bad. If you can't do any more push-ups, then you can eliminate the push-up. Do everything I'm doing, but just without the push-up, okay? Do your bird dog, and then touch your heel. Just eliminate the push-up if you don't have any more push-ups in you. But again, they're knee push-ups, so they're not that bad. So here's what the exercise looks like. It's one leg push-ups, but from the knee. So I'm gonna lift up one leg. And then from the knee, I'm gonna do a push-up, holding on to my dumbbells. And now this leg stays extended. Out behind me, I'm going to extend the opposite hand in front of me and do a bird dog. So that means I'm gonna bring knee to opposite elbow. So crunch the knee and meet it with the opposite elbow. And now from here, I'm gonna take this leg that's extended and bend it behind me like this, and I'm gonna come around and meet it with the dumbbell. return to the starting position. That's 1 rep. Okay? I'm going to attempt to do 25 reps on one side and then 25 reps on the other. Wish me luck. I'm not going to attempt, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to attempt to do it in something under 20 minutes this time. All right, so I'm not counting that as my first rep because it was so slow and I had to keep stopping. So let me try to show you with a little bit more flow so you see what it looks like. This I'm going to count as my first rep. So 1 leg push up on the dumbbell, bird dog, and tap the heel. And return to the starting position. Obviously you want to control that a little better. I kind of dropped my dumbbell, but I'm counting that rep. But ideally I want to control it a little better. So that's 1, 24 more to go. It's 8. I'm gonna do 2 more and then I'll rest. 9. 10. So we're doing 50 total reps, 25 on each side. I am choosing to do all 25 on one side before moving to the other side. So I have 15 more to do on this side before I switch to the other side. If that's too much of a burnout for you, you can always do 5 reps on one side, 5 reps on the other, and just repeat that until you've completed a total of 50 reps, 25 on each side. Or you can do sets of 10, set of 10 on one side, set of 10 on the other, 10, 10, and then 5, 5. You can alternate sides if that's not too, that would throw me off balance-wise, but you can do that. Break it up however you need to. That's totally fine. But I want to do all 25 on one side before I switch. So I've completed 10. I'm going to attempt to string together another 10 without stopping if I can. And then I'll take a break, finish up with the last 5. So I'm making it my goal to do this next set of 10 without stopping. I'll do my best, as should you. All you can do is your best. Here we go. When you're ready, I'm gonna go for another 10 on this side. That's 15. That's 18. So just 5 more left to do on this side. And then obviously I'll take a little break before moving to the next side. If you are stronger than I am and you don't need a break, you know what we're doing. Just gonna do another 25 reps of these on the other side. And then if you're ready to move on and I'm still laboring over these, just skip ahead of the video. All right, finish up these last 5 reps and then I'll take another rest break before I go on to do my next set of 25 on the other side. All right, last 5 reps on this side. 21. 22. 23. 2 more. 24. 25. I'm going to take another little rest in child's pose. Because this stretches out my shoulders, and my shoulders are feeling really fatigued. All right. I know this workout is very long and very tough, especially if you're going at my pace. My God, we are, we're almost 90 minutes in. I wanted to finish in under 90 minutes. It's still possible. I don't think we will, I don't think I will, but I won't miss it by too much. We don't really have that much more left to do. I have to finish up another 25 reps of this little push-up combo on the other leg, and then we just have 1 exercise left. And it'll be tough, but it won't take too long, okay? So, let's go ahead. I might need to break these up into sets of 5. I might need to do 5 sets of 5. I'm gonna try to see if I can do the first 10 without stopping. I've taken a nice long rest, but we've done a lot of push-ups so far. My hands are fatigued, my arms are fatigued, my shoulders, my legs, everything's really tired. So, I'm gonna do my best. The first couple of reps on the other side are usually pretty awkward for me because my body got used to balancing on one side, and now I'm having to recalibrate everything and balance on the other side. So if your first few reps are a little sloppy, it's fine. Be patient with yourself, stick with it, do your best. After a few reps, you'll get used to being on the other side, hopefully. All right, so extend the opposite leg. Here we go, 25 reps. That was 5. I think I'm gonna have to just break these up into little mini sets of 5. I might have enough strength to do another 5 right now, but I'm pacing myself because I have to do 25 on this side, and also I'm trying to give my body a second and my brain a second to adjust on this side, because like I said, those first 5 reps were a little awkward, getting used to balancing on the other side. So taking a little rest break to kind of process what just happened and let my body process what we're doing, balancing on the other side now. So hopefully this next little mini set of 5 can be cleaner. Here we go. Okay, much better. Those felt better. They were a lot cleaner than the first 5 reps. Felt like I had a lot better control over the reps. So that's 10. I have 3 more little mini sets to go. We're getting there. Next 5. That's 15. I have just 2 more little baby sets of 5. I mentioned as I'm recording this, it's a Saturday. I'll probably post it to my YouTube channel on Monday, but it's Saturday while I'm doing this. Thank God Sundays aren't my rest days, because I don't want to do anything tomorrow. I am so exhausted. Next set of 5. Oh no, wait. Am I on the right? Yeah, I'm on the right leg. Oh, my brain is so fried. That's 16. 17. That wasn't perfect, but it was good enough for me. 18. 19. 20. I'm just so wanting to rush these now because I'm so close to the finish line and I want to get this over. But again, it's an exercise that requires balance, and for me, those really just can't be rushed. So I need to be patient. I need to move slowly. I have just 5 reps left. That was rep number 20. So just 5 more of these to go, and then we're on to our last exercise, okay? So final 5 reps, here we go. Push up, bird dog, heel tap. That's 21. 22. 23. 24, last one. 25. All right, we made it. Made it through the push-ups. And a Barry Manilow song. Is it Barry Manilow? I made it through the rain. Barry Manilow, right? I believe. All right. That's 5 exercises complete out of 6. So we are on to our final exercise. We're doing sandbag sit-ups. So if you don't have a sandbag, you can use any type of weight, a medicine ball, dumbbell, kettlebell. Just make sure that you are being careful because we're lifting the weight up overhead, and I don't want anybody dropping a dumbbell on their face. So if you are too fatigued to add weight to this exercise, just do regular sit-ups or any sit-up variation, any ab exercise is fine. Come here, sandbag. Why are you all the way over there? I am just giving myself, oh, the knuckles. Hopefully these won't hurt my knuckles. I'm just giving myself a few extra seconds to rest before we tackle these last 50 reps because my arms and my shoulders are just so fatigued. Let me try to do 10 without stopping, and then I'll see how I feel. I'll probably aim to break these up into 5 sets of 10. I would love to do all 50 without stopping and just one long unbroken set of 50 if you're capable of doing that, especially after all this time, after almost an hour and a half, yeah, over an hour and a half, then good on you, you can do that. I'm just gonna break them up as much as I need to, so I'm gonna attempt to do 10 and then I'll see how I feel, okay? Here we go. So that's my first set of 10. I could keep going, but again, I'm pacing myself to do 50. So I think I would rather pause here and regain a little strength so that I can maintain this same pace and do sets of 10 all the way through. I think for me, that's gonna be the most efficient way to get these done as quickly as possible without sacrificing form. So, I'm gonna rest for a minute and then I'll tackle another set of 10. Here we go. that's 20. 3 more sets of 10. Once you feel like you have enough strength to continue and you can get through another 10 without stopping, let's go ahead and tackle our next set of 10. We're getting there, you guys. 3 more sets of 10. Here we go. So that's 30. Just 2 more sets to go. We're so close. This workout has been so long and so tough, but we're almost there. We just have 2 more sets of 10 to go. Let's push. That's 40. I want to just power through and get these last 10 done. The fatigue is really starting to set in, even though it's only 10 more reps. I feel like I just need a few extra seconds to rest. They're just starting to get really tough, but we have just one last set of 10 to go, so when you're ready and you feel like you can push through and finish these last 10 with me, here we go. I can't believe we have finally reached the finish line at long last. Last set of 10. That's 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. Last one. And 50. All right. Let me just move my sandbag out of the way. Move my mat out of the way. So that was our 50th and last rep of sandbag sit-ups. That was our 6th and final exercise. And that took me a total of 1 hour, 38 minutes and 10 seconds, which is way longer than I wanted to. I didn't set a specific time goal when I started the workout, but when we were at the 1 hour mark, I remember thinking I really could get it done. And up until those last couple exercises, I really thought I could complete the whole thing in under 90 minutes. That didn't happen either, but like I said, this is not, I'm feeling very fatigued today, not only physically, but mentally. It's my 6th day of tough workouts in a row, and it's just a lot. My body's tired, my brain's tired. It's the end of a long week, So could I have gone faster? Probably. On a day where I'm feeling better, could I do it faster? Most likely. But this is what I had to give today. And the important thing is that I got it done. I didn't give up. I did all the reps, all but one. We're not quite finished yet. If you follow my workouts regularly, you know that no workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee. So we have just one rep left to go. Let's do our bonus burpee together right now, and then the workout is officially complete. Yes, I realize we have already done 150 push-ups. So what's one more? If you want to eliminate the push-up from your burpee today, you have my blessing. I'm going to attempt to do my bonus burpee with a push-up and hope my arms don't fail on me. Wish me luck. Final rep of the day. Let's do our bonus burpee together and then we're all done. And with that, the workout is officially complete. Now I'm stopping my watch. I keep my watch going until I have completed my bonus burpee, even though my time has already stopped for the actual workout. So my official score is 138.10. And my stats, for whatever this is worth, my watch is telling me that in the last 90 plus minutes doing this workout, I burned a total of 609 active calories, which is great. 755 total calories and maintained an average heart rate of 139 beats per minute. I do not know what any of that means, but I share it because it's there. I have the information, so why not share? So if you wear your watch while you work out, let me know your stats. Let me know how long it took you. Let me know how many calories did you burn. Let me know what was your average heart rate. Let me know how many reps you did. Did you do all of those push-ups with me, or did you cut those in half so that you just did 25 sets, meaning a total of 50 total push-ups? How were you feeling during this workout? Were you like me? Were you feeling fatigued? Was it a slog to get through, or were you feeling energized? Was the workout as hard as I thought it was, or was it just because I'm having a tough day? Just if you did the workout, just let me know what you thought of it and how you did. And thank you for working out with me. As always, thank you to everyone who has been subscribing to the channel. I've gotten some new subscribers lately and I'm very grateful. I don't know why it's happening, but I'm grateful that it's happening. So thank you to the new subscribers and the people who have been subscribed for however long. I appreciate each and every one of you very much. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. Thank you to everyone who has been watching the videos and working out with me, or if you've just been watching them, thank you. If you watch them and then go do the workout on your own, that is great as well. Please let me know how you use the videos. Do you work out with the video, or do you watch it first and then do the workout on your own? I'm always curious to hear that stuff. But regardless, thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing the videos and liking them and commenting, and especially to those of you who have been commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I wrap this up, I will give you today's secret code phrase of the day. It is, we ask that you please bear with us. So if you are still watching this video after 2 hours, thank you. What's up? Please let me know someone is still watching by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says, we ask that you please bear with us. That is it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.